All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Machak Kodesh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Um, Real quick, all right. I was just, meditating, watching the things that have been going on lately. Okay, and I started putting, a couple of different things together. Okay, and through the spirit, you have this whole Joy Morgan situation, you know, but not just that. When you look at the different incidents that have been happening, okay, adding up, you can see how these can be used as cases and demonization tactics, you know, because this is only one to add, all right, to the things that people already know, all right, about us. Because like we always say, man, when they when they come after us, it's not gonna be, oh, let's go after one camp and leave the other. No, they're not coming after you as a camp. They're coming after you as an Israelite. Okay, that's how they're coming after us. They're gonna demonize the Hebrew Israelites. When they demonize us, they don't call us the black. Then they specify a certain camp. No, they say the black Hebrew Israelites. All right. So anybody that any group, any whatever that goes by the term or identifies as an Israelite, we're all going to be demonized. Okay. But I'm just gonna show you the different so-called cases, you could say, all right, and just look at it for yourself. So now you have this Joy Morgan murder, which we don't know the 100% facts about it. All we know is that she was murdered. Okay, and they say it was by somebody from IUIC, but looking from the outside in, people when they hear about this and Esau is demonizing us, they're not looking to, oh, IUIC, who's that? Oh, GMS, ICPK. Wait, oh, they're different? No, no, no. They're Israelites. Israelites did this. You mean the same Israelites uh, 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 that were spoken on Fox News? You mean the same Israelites that were in this situation with this so-called reporter from Infowars? You mean the same Israelites that are written off in Project Megiddo? You see, you see how it all links up, because this is Project Megiddo, man. Okay, now in here, all right, you have the, I believe it's the FBI, the CIA, they put it together, okay, of so-called groups that are going to be a potential danger to them, or so on and so forth. But when you look in here, you don't see no separation of camps or none of that. All you see is what? Black Hebrew Israelites, right? That's what you see there, right? So now imagine seeing this on the news. Oh, the Hebrew Israelites are back at it again, this time with blah 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 blah. So now what they're saying is what? Hebrew Israelites are murderers, right? Hebrew Israelites are violent, because I'm gonna play this video in a minute. All right, but Hebrew Israelites are quote unquote violent against they. Now you see what this Edomite did was put the picture out there, which is already out there, of, oh, we're just a bunch of hate and fear mongering people, black people, what I mean, who just hate white people and want to hurt them, you know. And then you see a video like this, which I'm about to play, which is not even the full fact. It's just cropped to support the demonization, okay, or to support the narrative of Esau. So he's gonna tie it all in together. Oh, we've been gathering information on them, you know what I mean? And our information, our sources have proven to be right. Look at all the different things they've done. Look at the whole incident at Washington. Look at this thing with Joy Morgan. Look at this thing with what they said to this reporter. Look at the message they're saying. Now they're not just saying these things, but they're actually doing it. So we have a reason to go after them, persecute them, put hands on them. Because in order for them to put hands on us, they need a reason. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna make one. They're gonna take everything they have, put it together, because you best believe Esau knows. He's already on it. He ain't just gonna be saying, "Oh, yeah, well, You know what I mean? That's just them. Let's let them do. No, no, no. Esau is on it. He's on top of it. Okay? He's taking all these different things that are happening. He's putting it together. He's making it to where when he brings it out, it can be an emotional case to stir up people's emotions. You know, like elders and brothers have been doing videos on how emotion clouds judgment to stir up people's emotions. Okay, and turn that emotion into hatred for us. Okay, so now they can be supported and so-called justified in their eyes for coming and persecuting and putting us to death. You know, when we over here, man, we all we're doing, you know, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone on down, man, we teaching the scriptures, man. We're not going out there and harming anybody. We're not touching anybody. You know what I'm saying? We're not hurting anybody. We're reading out the Bible. We're breaking it down. We're doing what the Lord told us to do. But even still, but guess what? That makes us blameless. However, they're still going to acquit us with all of it. But that's why the Lord is going to deliver his elect. Because what? The elect, although they're going to be, you know what I mean, acquitted with all of this, the Lord knows that they're innocent. So when that divine intervention, that divine protection comes in, it's going to be to deliver those who are innocent, the elect. All right? So now I'm going to play this video real quick from Fox News. All right.
Some of your members are giving you guys a
Christian school that was there, and they have a right to speak as well.
Okay. I do think some of your members are giving you guys a bad name. Let's just watch some recordings of some of the language that you guys have been using. Roll the tape.
That's right. Y'all are going into slavery for enslaving so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? That's what the Bible say, all right? So y'all can sit up here and listen. Y'all can take it as a joke, but guess what? All the atrocities that was done to our people is going to be done to you times 2. All the cops. Hey, don't touch me.
That is uncalled shit.
Get out of here. That's right.
All right, so that's pretty aggressive.
Now, you know, brothers put the actual full clip of it showing how the Edomite got arrested afterward because she assaulted them. You know what I mean? She was harassing them. But what did they do to the outside world, right? What did they put up? Because Fox News is a mainstream media outlet. So what does the world see? Those who don't have the eyes to really see, who aren't going to question it. Oh my gosh. Did you see what they did to her? You know what I mean? And then that's where they stop the clip. You know? So in their minds, oh my gosh, these guys are such hateful, violent people, and they're using the Bible to justify that. You know? And then you have this video right here of this emotional demon, you know what I mean, trying to demonize the brothers, okay? And then going and interviewing other people to try and get support on her side, to stir up the emotions of the people. All right, now let me see if I could increase the quality real quick. All right.
Of the nation of Israel from this current captivity that we're in.
Okay, and what is your group called?
We are the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible,
Are you?
according to God.
Is this the
That's
group
right.
that the Covington Catholic?
That's right.
The controversy, telling the white kids there that their intestines could be strewn all over the ground. Is this the same group?
We are not the.
Now you see how she's already just right then and there in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, just straight up trying to paint that negative picture. That is all that Israelites are about. Telling white kids that their intestines are going to be strewn on the ground and so on and so forth. You know, so when people walk by, whoa, intestines on the ground, kids, what's going on? You know, well, that's what they said. Oh shoot, nah, hold up. Then they type in Hebrew Israelites. Then what are the main things they see? Oh, boom. Oh shoot, these niggas are evil. You know, that's Esau. Number one, Esau controls the media. All right, and he knows how to play with people's emotions. And Jake is so simple that they run right after what Esau says. They don't even examine the situation, look for the truth, try to ask questions and see what's going on. No. Because if you notice what the brothers were doing, man, they were reading out of the scriptures. You know, as when she's asking questions and she's saying she says she wants them to answer it. what did they do? They got out the scriptures, and that's what got her upset. That got her demons riled up, because she's like, no, I want you to say it out your mouth, because if you're reading out the Bible, well, what I mean, what's she gonna do? Demonize the Bible? Now you know how emotional people get, because everybody, has they claim to have some sort of connection to the scriptures. All right. So when Esau comes out and says these people are using the Bible and they're evil, but they're equating it with the Bible, and then now people are like, oh, no, 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 no. It's all demonization tactics. But listen, man, don't think Esau's sleeping on this. Don't think he's sleeping on this, man. He's putting case and case together, man, because he's trying to be certain that when he brings it out and he goes full force, he wants to be certain that he makes us look like, man, boy, it's gonna be a hell of a time. It's gonna be, and the scriptures say, man, there's gonna be those who, when persecution arises, they're gonna fall back, because that's how bad it's gonna be. Now you still have people like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna stand firm. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said this and that, and I'm gonna stand firm for this. And FIUIC and all this, that, and the third. But you ain't seen nothing yet. You have not seen nothing yet, man. This is not. Listen, bro. Esau's gonna take it to a whole nother level. You think them kids in Washington and that situation was persecution? Listen, wait until he brings it out. That was only the beginning, so he can introduce Israelites to the world through his media. So now the first exposure that other people who don't watch the videos, all right, have about us, and the first depiction they have about us is that we're a hate group and we're this and we're militant and so on and so forth. So that's just the beginning, the introduction, the prologue. And then comes the case. They do this. This is what they've done. They've done this. They do this. Then they do something big. Oh, look. Now, people are more likely to believe. So if Esau does a major false flag and blames us, people are more likely to believe him, because he's portrayed us as having a trail, all right, or a track list of things that would lead to a situation like that. He's portrayed us in a negative light already. So if he does one big negative event, he can just say we were behind it all, because people already believe that we're evil. And they jump on it quick. No questions asked. No questions asked. Whatever Esau says, they take that as divine word. But that persecution is listen, when the scriptures say a time like never before, man, you're gonna see it with your own eyes. And a lot of people's faith is gonna be shaken, man. You're gonna have people falling out because of embarrassment or because of fear, but you're gonna have people falling out because they see so many people falling out. To the point where it's gonna be like, you still with that Israelite stuff, man? Like you're a I don't know, I forget the term to use, but it's like, how are you still on that? Like, it's gonna be like the whole Israelite fad that people like to call it, or phase or whatever, is gonna die. Because of how many people are just gonna be denouncing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua left and right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stand for the Lord till the persecution hits. See, there's a scripture that says, see if I can find it. No, it's here in Jeremiah. I can't find it, but basically it's basically saying, if you wearied yourself, running with the footmen, I think I think that would be a key word. There it is. Jeremiah 12:5. If thou hast run with the footmen and have been weary, and they have wearied thee, then how canst thou contend with horses? All right. So right now, we in the time where, well, it's all the beginning phases. All right. Shit is about to hit the fan big time. But if you have people who they're already getting shaken up, because you have people who are now saying, oh, they're not with the camps. You know what I mean? They're now turning back, talking about now they're talking shit about us. Guess what? You already getting wearied because at one point you were down with it. Now you're saying, now because you've seen things like this, you know what I'm saying, and this, and this, now you're like, oh, nah, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really, let me fall back. If you're falling back now, how much more for when when Esau opens this thing full force? You ain't gonna even stand a chance. You're gonna be quick to denounce the name of the Lord, man. Because, as much as we prophesy and we speak these words, action is what really shows what you're about. All right? How you react to something. That shows your true colors. Okay? When you're put in a position of difficulties, that's when your true colors show. Okay? So you wait, man. Just wait, man. Just wait and see what Esau brings, man. Okay? Because best believe he's not sleeping on this. Esau is not asleep. He's watching watching very, very closely. Okay? And he's taking everything that he gets and he's putting it together. Every information that comes out, every bit he can use, he's taking it and he's putting it together. And so when he brings it out, man, you'll see. All right, but you can watch this video on your own time. I'm just gonna I'm gonna read this real quick. All right, this is Project Meggido. Okay, it says on page 23. All right. Here we go. So Black Hebrew Israelites. It says, as the millennium approaches, radical fringe members of the Black Hebrew Israelites or BHI movement pose a challenge to law enforcement. As the adherents of most apocalyptic philosophies, certain segments of the BHI movement have the potential to engage in violence at the turn of the century. And wouldn't this be considered violence? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't this to the eye of the unlearned,
take it as a joke.
All right, considered violence? And this chick, she said what? She said, "Oh, do you now see why we need guns to protect ourselves?" Like as if the brothers touched her. Nobody touched you. So it says, this movement has been associated with extreme acts of violence in the recent past, and the current intelligence from a variety of sources indicates extreme factions of BHI groups are preparing for a race war to close the millennium. Violent BHI followers can generally be described as proponents of an extreme form of black supremacy. Drawing upon the teachings of earlier BHI adherents, such groups hold that blacks represent God's true chosen people, while condemning whites as incarnate manifestations of evil. As God's authentic Jews, BHI adherents believe that mainstream Jews are actually imposters, which we bring out scriptures all the time to prove that. We're not just making it up. We're telling you what the scriptures say. But they're not gonna put quotations in there. They're not gonna say, well, the scriptures say. They're not gonna say we bring out scriptures. They're just gonna say that this is what we believe. It says such beliefs bear a striking resemblance to the Christian identity theology practiced by many white supremacists. I'm gonna just get to the point. It says, okay, it says here, as a result, some followers of this belief system hold that violence, including murder, is justifiable in the eyes of the Most High, provided that it helps to rid the world of evil. It says violent BHI groups are of particular concern as the millennium approaches because they believe in the inevitability of a race war between blacks and whites. Now, guess what? Man, that's in the scriptures. Okay? The Lord prophesied of it, man. Okay? The Lord prophesied, man, Luke 21, all right, and 10. And then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? And it tells you in the book of Ezra, man, one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. So they're going to have weapons, and different nations, different nationalities, they're going to be fighting against each other, man. Is that not a race war? That's prophecy. That's not something that we're going to make happen. That's something the Lord has already set to make happen. You know? It says here, the extreme elements of the BHI movement are prone to engage in violent activity, as seen in previous convictions of BHI followers. Okay? So do you see how Esau is moving? All right? You see how he's coming at it, man? Okay? And right now he hasn't done anything yet, man. But look, man, just wait and see. Just wait and see, because it's coming. All right, it's coming. So now I'm gonna get a few scriptures. Okay, this is Second Ezra, chapter 16, and just getting to the point. Chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right, who are what? Israelites. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So they're coming after us, man. And that's why, like it says in Isaiah 59 and 19, the Lord is going to lift up that standard. We're going to need that divine intervention, that protection from the Lord. Because that's how bad they're going to make us look. That there's going to be fully justified in their eyes, all right, to come at us, to the point of death, to the point of killing us. Okay? Throwing us in prison, killing us, murder, whatever it may be, because we're going to be deemed. So, you know how, for example, people were with so-called, what's his name, Osama bin Laden's death. They portrayed him as such an evil person that everybody was so happy when he got put to death, apparently, So guess what? That's what they're going to do. They're going to portray us so evil, all right, that them killing us or coming after us or attacking us, they're going to be put in a good light. It's going to make them look like heroes. Oh, yeah, you got them wicked niggas. Okay, what's that scripture? John 16. And I bring this out a lot. This is John 16, verse 1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service. You see? Why? Why? Because of how much of man. Why do you think they were so hell bent on killing Yahushua? They persecuting the church. It tells you how you have wicked men stirring up the emotions of the population to come against the prophets. So it says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. People betraying you, people looking for you. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Okay, so you might not even be able to stay in your house because people might know where you live. All because what? You're preaching the word of the Most High. Here it is. We're innocent. All we're doing is preaching the word of the Most High. But because Esau's not coming for single camps. He's demonizing us as a whole. So we might not have done anything because we haven't done anything. All we're doing is the work of the Lord. But we're going to be looked at in the public eye as all of us are murderers. All of us are evil. All of us have the intent of hurting. So they're not going to try and sit down with you and debate about what you've done personally. No, that's not how they're coming after us. They're not coming after us personally as individuals. They're coming after us as a whole. All right. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen. So while all this is happening, the Lord is going to make that separation, that distinction. Okay. So I'm going to move on. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Okay. Persecution, demonization, whatever else that comes our way. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Why the devil? Because he's a deceiver. That's going to be his way of casting us into prison, by deceiving the people. Okay? That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. These are scriptures you have to keep in mind. You have to replay these scriptures in your mind to keep you going, you know? Because when that time hits, you know, you might not have a scripture with you. You might not have your phone with you. All you got is what's within you. Isaiah 33:6, you know, Romans 8, you know, all these different precepts, you know, to keep you going. Praying to the Heavenly Father, maintaining your faith and your trust. And that's why you got to build it up now. Because that's all you're going to have, man. Okay? So this is not a joke. Okay? This is not a joke, man. Esau is coming. Okay? And for those of you who are fearful, those of you who fear this, who are not really about this, well, it's going to show. Okay? It's going to show. Some of you are going to wish you had never even came across the knowledge of being an Israelite. Because if you're not about this thing, man, you're going to be in a very miserable case. Okay? But for us over here, Lord willing, we're of that elect, man. Wait, our mindset is going through this all the way, regardless of what comes our way, man. All right? We're standing firm for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, even if it means death. So I hope that was edifying unto the elect. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.